Dear soul, the angels are drawing close to you now. They are gently connecting with your energy because they want to share an important message. They want you to understand what the person you once loved and cared for is now saying to others. This is a time of spiritual insight and truth, a time where things that were once hidden are now coming to light. The angels are sending you clarity through the symbol of the Ace of Swords, a card that speaks of new understanding and truth. This card is showing that the person you once gave your heart to is now seeing things differently. Their mind is clearer. They are beginning to understand the truth of the relationship they shared with you. Before, there may have been confusion, denial, or misunderstanding. But now, that fog is lifting. This moment is like a breakthrough for them. The thoughts and feelings they buried or avoided are now coming up, and they can't pretend or hide behind illusions anymore. They are beginning to talk to others about you, about what the connection meant to them, about the love you gave, and how deeply you cared for them. They are seeing now, perhaps for the first time, how much your love helped shape their growth. They are starting to admit this to others. They may be saying how they once didn't understand your love or didn't know how to handle it. But now, they are beginning to speak with honesty, sharing how your care changed them. The Ace of Swords brings sharp truth, which can sometimes feel intense or even painful. This person might be telling others things that feel bittersweet. They may speak about the good times, but also about the mistakes they made or the times they struggled to receive the love you gave. They are not just talking about the joy of the relationship, but also about their inner battles, the parts of themselves they were forced to confront. The angels want you to know that this is part of their healing. Even if what they say feels harsh, it's not meant to hurt you. It's simply them finally facing the truth. They are beginning to understand that they may not have appreciated you fully at the time. They might even be sharing regrets, saying they didn't see things clearly back then. This realization is late, yes, but it is still meaningful. The angels remind you that timing doesn't take away from the truth. Even if it comes now, their awakening still matters. It means they are growing, and that's something to be grateful for. They may also be trying to take responsibility now. They could be admitting their faults, telling others how your love helped open their eyes. Maybe your care was the first time they felt truly seen or supported. Even if they never said it before, your love had a deep effect on them. The angels say this moment of clarity is a gift, not just for them, but for you too. It's a chance for both of you to move toward understanding and peace. Their words may feel like closure or validation, but more importantly, they are a reflection of your light. You help them see what they had been avoiding. You are now being invited into your own truth. Look back on the love you gave and see it clearly. You acted from a place of honesty and compassion. Your love came from the heart, and even if they couldn't recognize it then, it made a difference. Let this moment help you let go of any lingering doubts or confusion. Trust that what they are now saying to others is part of their path. But remember, it doesn't change the truth of who you are or the purity of your intentions. The angels want to remind you that your love was powerful. It was honest. It was healing. The Ace of Swords also asks you to step into your own voice. Just as they are speaking their truth now, so can you. Don't be afraid to acknowledge what you felt, what you gave, and what you learned. Stand in your strength. You don't need their approval to validate your journey. Your heart already holds the truth. As they begin to understand you more deeply, you are being asked to continue forward with peace in your heart. The angels are guiding you both toward clarity, growth, and release. Now, the angels bring you the energy of the Queen of Swords, a card full of wisdom, insight, and fairness. This message shows that the person you once cared for is not only seeing the truth, but also beginning to speak about you with a new level of respect and understanding. They are telling others about how you always stood strong in your values. You weren't someone who allowed emotions to control you. You loved with depth, but you also had the ability to see clearly, even when it was hard. They now recognize that about you. Your ability to stay honest and grounded, even during emotional times, left an impression on them. They may be saying things like, "They were always so honest," or "They didn't put up with lies." Your clarity may have felt difficult for them back then, but now they're beginning to understand its value. They are likely telling others that you held them accountable in ways they weren't ready for. They might be reflecting on how you taught them important lessons, how your strength and ability to set boundaries forced them to grow. The Queen of Swords is not just about intellect, but also about justice. You treated them fairly, even when they didn't always understand your decisions. Now, they are starting to see that. This person might be telling others how they once struggled to live up to your honesty. Maybe they didn't like how direct you were, or how you refused to ignore the truth. But looking back, they now see your actions as wise. They may even be sharing how much they admire your strength. The angels want you to know that while this person may talk about the challenges of being with someone as clear and grounded as you, they are also speaking about the deep respect they now feel for the way you handled yourself. Your strength is something they could not see clearly before, but now they do. They may also be remembering how compassionate you were, even when you had to be firm. You didn't act out of anger or bitterness. You acted out of love, and that is something they are now realizing. They're speaking of how you encouraged their growth, how you pushed them to be honest, and how you refused to accept anything less than truth. Through the Queen of Swords, the angels are telling you that your wisdom has left a lasting impression. You were a force of clarity in their life. Even if they didn't appreciate it then, they do now. They are beginning to tell others about the strength you carried, the way you guided the relationship with fairness and maturity. Even if they mention the times you were direct or emotionally distant, the angels want you to understand something important. These words are not criticism. They are recognition. This person is finally seeing that your boundaries were love in action. You loved with wisdom, not weakness. The angels want you to continue holding your truth. You have nothing to doubt. You were just honest and compassionate. Let this person's words be a reminder of the positive impact you had, even if it took time for them to see it. Now, dear one, the angels speak through the energy of the Nine of Swords, a card that reflects pain, regret, and deep emotional struggles. They want you to understand what this person may be feeling and sharing with others now. This person is likely experiencing many sleepless nights, haunted by memories and filled with guilt. They are telling others how they feel overwhelmed by the weight of their actions. They may be sharing how much they regret the choices they made, especially in how they treated you and the love you gave. Their words now carry sorrow. They are beginning to admit that they failed to appreciate you when they had the chance. They might be telling others how they feel lost, confused, and consumed by thoughts of the past. The angels are showing you that they are carrying a heavy burden, and your memory is a big part of that. Even as they share their pain, they might not be taking full responsibility. They could be speaking from a place of self-pity, portraying themselves as someone who was hurt or misunderstood. But the angels want you to look deeper. This isn't the whole truth. They are still struggling to admit their own role in what happened. The angels ask you to be compassionate, but also wise. Know that their pain is real, but it is also part of their journey. They are not at peace because they haven't fully accepted the truth. They are beginning to tell their story, but it's only part of the truth. You don't need to carry their emotional pain for them. The angels want to free you from any lingering guilt. You are not responsible for their healing. You gave your love with a pure heart. Let go of any burden. Trust that their healing is between them and God, and you are free to walk your own path now. Finally, the angels bring you the message of the Knight of Pentacles, a card of steady progress, responsibility, and growth. The person you once cared for is now telling others that they are trying to become better. They are showing a new side, someone more mature, more focused, and more committed to change. They may be sharing how they are working hard to build a stable life, either in their career or personal goals. They are telling others that they are no longer who they used to be. They are trying to show that they have learned from the past, and especially from the love and care you once gave them. The angels want you to understand that your love planted seeds in this person. Seeds of discipline, strength, and responsibility. Now, those seeds are beginning to grow. They are telling others how your influence inspired them to take life more seriously. They are trying to become someone who keeps promises, who does the right thing, who is loyal and dependable. This is not something they could do before, but now they are making an effort. Even if the progress is slow, it's real. The Knight of Pentacles moves step by step. He doesn't rush. And that's what this person is doing. They are telling others that they are building a new foundation for their life. And your love was part of what helped them begin that journey. The angels want you to know this is a reflection of your impact. Even if they never come back, even if they never say thank you, your love helped them grow. Let that bring you peace. Continue walking forward with strength. The angels are with you. They see your heart. They honor your journey. And they remind you that everything you gave mattered.